What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cal Life here, bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video, and today we have something special. Today we are playing some Cyber Dragons. That's right, Cyber Dragons, one of my favorite archetypes, one of my favorite anime boss monsters in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX series. I really enjoy this deck. This deck is known for its OTK plays, so do keep that in mind. So what are we running? We're running the usual Cyber Dragon. So if you guys don't know what is different, the only thing I really changed up is I was able to get myself another machine duplication card. So we added that into the deck, and then we added Predator Planet, Verte, Anaconda. Predator Planet, Verte, Anaconda allows us to get out our Chimeratech Rampage Dragon a lot easier, just by sending this to the grave. Or we could go ahead and send the Cyberload Fusion card to the grave. So just an easier way for me to get these cards out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, do not forget, comment, like, subscribe, support, love the videos. Drop in the comment section below, what version of Cyber Dragons are you running? Are you able to ever climb rank? So far, I'm close to Diamond. I'm about, I believe I am Platinum 3. So we are kind of close, but a little still too far, but we're close enough, right? I'm playing on 2 different accounts anyways. So I'm trying to balance out both of them. But anyways, guys, enjoy the video. See ya. All right, so we are going to be going second, which is good for Cyber Dragons, and he's actually playing Stardust Synchron. So we know that he is playing a Stardust deck, well, more of a, I guess, junk speeder, and that's what he goes into. So now it turns out to, is he going to be playing Cosmic Blazar? Is he going to be playing Stardust Majestic Dragon? Which one is it going to be? Either way, he goes into Stardust Charge Warrior, and I'm just like, okay, well, I hope he keeps his monster in this slot, because we have our Cyber Dragon and we have a Cyber Dragon 4 in our hand, which can mean an easy combo into getting out our Chimeratech Mega Fleet, I'm sorry. And basically, as long as there is a monster in the link summon zone, we can just use it to go ahead and take our Cyber Dragons and fusion summon into it without no polymerization. So that's pretty pog. Anyways, he goes into his floor, then he goes in and gets Chunk Converter. From his Junk Converter, he goes and gets Wills, then he goes ahead and makes, that's right, the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. And now, usually at this point, you would be pretty scared, because this is an Omni Negate, but it's only one Omni Negate, so it's not that bad, right? So I decide, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go into our Cyber Dragon first, and the reason we go into Cyber Dragon first is because as long as I have no monsters on the field, I can go ahead and special summon Cyber Dragon, which means I still have my normal summon for Cyber Dragon Core, right? So we get our Mega Fleet out. Then I decide to go and activate Pot of Prosperity. Get rid of 3 cards, and what do you know, we actually have a pretty good amount of draws. So I take the Galaxy Soldier. From Galaxy Soldier, I decide to go ahead and summon him out, and then we get another Galaxy Soldier onto our hand. Then I activate a second one, get rid of our Cyber Dragon Core. Then from getting rid of Core, we can go into Predator Planet, Anaconda. Now after that, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this, turn him to dark, and now we can go ahead and send this to the grave, so we can go into our Chimeratech Rampage Dragon. So our field is already looking pretty strong. However, we get Nibiru, and I'm like, oh crap. He Nibiru'd us. For some reason, he got rid of Honest. Not sure why. I mean, none of these cards would have been useful for us, but I guess he wanted to go ahead and get rid of something because of the fact that it was going to get destroyed anyways. So we get a token, we get a 5900 token off. He gets a 3000 Nibiru, and it looks like he bricks on his next draw, which makes sense because he is playing junks. So I go ahead and summon out, I go ahead and play our Cyber Emergency, and then we get our Cyber Dragon Core. I summon Cyber Dragon Core onto the field, and then I'm going to use our machine dupe to go ahead and bring 2 Cyber Dragons to our field. So I'm like, okay, cool. I know he doesn't have another Nibiru because, number one, the fact he carries 3 Nibirus would be very rare, and he already tossed 1 in the beginning of the game. So I decided to go ahead and destroy this. I did misplay because I accidentally sacked 1 card, and I forgot that I had already banished my previous Cyber Dragon that was in my graveyard. I go into Cyber Dragon Infinity, and then from there, I'm going to actually go into Zeus, just because I want to get off anything that he brings onto the field. And even though I would have had a negate with Cyber Dragon Infinity, I wanted to just make sure. So anyways, he uses a Lightning Storm, and I dropped my own Lightning Storm, and I decided to just end phase, just because I don't know if this was another Lightning Storm, right? That's what I was worried about. So he gets his junk Synchron onto the field because he gets Rhoda, and then from there we're just gonna go ahead and use Zeus's ability once he gets his converter. So goodbye, and then I'm going to go ahead, and this is where the game just ends because he ends up just scooping. So it's just fast forwarded. We're gonna go do all this, get our Chimeratech Rampage back onto the field, and he's just gonna go ahead and scoop, as you can see right here. Okay, there we go. There's the scoop. So yeah, so far, one down, more to go. All right, so here comes game number 2. And once again, we are going second, which is ideal for us. Anyways, he is playing some virtual worlds, so this is going to be kind of annoying. We do get our second Ash Blossom. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Pot of Prosperity. Toss out 3. He gets a Maxx C. I'm just gonna go ahead and Ash Blossom that completely. So goodbye to that. However, he has a Call by the Grave. I'm like, oh crap. So we do get Called by the Grave, but the positive thing to note is with us getting Called by the Grave, he is not going to be able to use another Ash Blossom on our turn when he needs to, right? So he's gonna go ahead and use Cyber Dragon. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my Ash so I can go ahead and bring out Cyber Dragon right there, and then we can bring out 2 extra Cyber Dragons. Then from there, because I know I'm gonna take on the Maxx C challenge, and I'm just like, whatever, I can probably win it because Cyber Dragon is usually an OTK deck. I'm going to go ahead into Predaplant Verde on Naconda, but before I go into that, use its ability, I'm going to go into Nova, because by using Nova, now I can go and activate this ability, get our Cyber Dragon onto the field. Then we can go ahead and use this ability right here. And I did goof because what I originally wanted to do was go into Infinity, and I forgot. I forgot to go into Infinity before activating Anaconda's ability, so we do lose out on that. Either way, we do get Ash, but guess what? He Called by the Grave us, so it doesn't affect us. So goodbye to his effect. And we're gonna go ahead and toss 2 cards into the graveyard. We're gonna activate Herz, and he's gonna go ahead and scoop. So his own Call by the Grave screwed him. I mean, we did misplay right there, obviously, but it is what it is. Anyways, on to game 3. All right, so we are now onto our game 3, and this is probably gonna be the last duel, if I'm being honest with you. Anyways, he's gonna start off with Pot of Prosperity, and then we are playing against Virtual Worlds one more time. So I'm not shocked. I mean, it is Virtual Worlds, a pretty popular deck. He goes into Ash Blossom. Then from there, he's gonna go ahead and Synchro Summon into Stardust, right? From Stardust charge, he's going to go ahead and Synchro Summon again into Ravenous. This card is super annoying. It's actually bothering me this entire duel. But we are gonna be able to get over it. So he's gonna go ahead and get 1 card face down. And from there, it's going to be our turn. So we do draw into our Cyber Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and summon it, then activate Core. From Core, we get Cyber Emergency. And we'll activate Cyber Emergency. And then we're going to go ahead and get Nachster. And then from Nachster, we're going to go ahead and activate its ability, send our Cyber Dragon Core to the graveyard, go into Anaconda. Alright? Activate Cyber Revsystem to bring out another Cyber Dragon. And then I'm going to immediately go into Seizure. Now I'm going to use this ability. That way we can go ahead and get ourselves a Cyber Dragon Chimeratech Rampage. And we're going to activate this to go ahead and destroy 2 cards. And I'm going to place 1 card face down. Now, unfortunately, he does have an Ash. I'm like, okay, whatever. But I'm like, I got to Call by the Grave. So I am going to go ahead and Call by the Grave that. Oh no, I actually didn't Call by the Grave it. That's right. I remember I had turned my Call by the Grave activation off. That is right. So we wasn't able to do that. Anyways, we do get our monster destroyed, but we can't attack into everything. Then I set my Call by the Grave face down. Now he only has one card, but that means nothing when it comes to Virtual Worlds. So he decides to activate Virtual World Kaloon. Then he goes into another Virtual World Gigi. He summons that. He activates some more cards. You know, just natural Virtual World stuff that they do. And he goes into the battle phase. I activate Cybernetic Overflow though. He then decides to activate Virtual World Gate, and he's able to now go ahead and destroy our cards by sending 2 cards back to his deck. So because he knew that both these cards were going to go into the grave, he didn't. He chose to activate that. But he left our Predator Plant on the field, which I don't know why. Because with Predator Plant, we could just activate its ability again. So here we go. That's another 2,000. We're going to go ahead and send the Overload Fusion to the grave, and we can summon out our Chimeratech. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I goofed because I did not do the correct math, right? So, what did I do wrong? I sent Cyber Dragon Seizure to the grave. I mean, back to my hand. When instead, I should have sent Cyber Dragon to my hand for the OTK, right? So, I go ahead and attack. And he's left with a measly 700. Now, if I would have literally just sent Cyber Dragon to our hand, we could have summoned Cyber Dragon, sacrificing the Predator Plant. We could have OTK. But instead, because I didn't do that, you're gonna see what happens. That one big play almost cost us the duel. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward it. So he's gonna go ahead and summon out some more Virtual Worlds, and then from there he's gonna keep doing his Virtual World nonsense. He goes into the Phantom Knight. So I was like thinking he was going to go ahead and target one of my monsters, destroy it, right? He chose not to do that. He goes into Downward Magician. So I was like, oh, okay, he's going into Zeus. Now he does summon out Zeus, and he ends his turn. Now what's weird about this play is he decides to let me send out 2 cards into the grave. When you would, most people that playing Zeus would just go ahead and pop Zeus's ability immediately. That allows me to use Pot of Avarice because we did not have enough cards in our graveyard to activate Pot of Avarice. So I get to send 5 cards back into my deck, and then we can draw 2 cards. Now I activate Cyber Emergency, and then we have a Cyber Dragon Herz onto our field. I activate Nachster so I can summon out this, and then he just lets me summon out our Chimeratech Fortress for game. So I'm not sure what happened, if maybe he turned activations off, but he really messed up. I have no clue. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do not forget to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help the channel. I would really appreciate it. And Cat Life is signing out. Have a good day. See ya.